Hi everyone. Thank you for visiting my channel Stocks Current Affairs, which gives you a comprehensive understanding of the business, products, and the service of a listed company. In this video, I'll share insights about a listed company that is a leading specialty marine chemical manufacturer in India and is focused on producing and exporting bromine, industrial salt, and sulphate of potash to customers around the world. Archean Chemical Industries Ltd. Its product portfolio includes bromine, industrial salt, and SOP. Now let's understand each of these. Bromine. Bromine is a halogen chemical element. The most recoverable form of bromine is from soluble salts found in seawater, chief commercial source, salt lakes, inland seas, and brine wells. Bromine is the only non-metallic element that is a liquid at standard conditions, that is at standard room temperature and pressure. Bromine is produced from brine after separation of most of the sodium chloride and potash. Bromine in much higher concentrations are found in inland seas and brine wells. Much of the bromine and brominated compounds are manufactured at the Israel, Jordan, United States and in India at Rann of Kutch. It is widely used as a reactant and catalyst for manufacturing a variety of products such as agrochemicals, biocide, water disinfectants, pharmaceuticals, intermediates, dyes, completion fluids, flame retardants, and photographic chemicals. The company is a leader in Indian bromine merchant sales with approximately 48% export business. Bromine is one of the main products and contributed almost half of the FY23 revenue. It is starting point for making many of the value-added products that companies intend to make in the coming years on the bromine derivative side. In FY23, the company has expanded incrementally by 14,500 tons per annum, inching towards capacity to 43,000 tons. Now let's understand industrial salt. Industrial salt is the principal material used in chlorine and caustic soda production, together known as chloralkali, and is widely used in the chemical and food and beverages industries. Chlorine finds end uses in vinyl, phosgene, chloromethanes, chlorinated C3, water treatment, bleach, and other organic and inorganic chemical materials. Caustic soda finds end uses in alumina, paper pulp, soap and detergents, textiles, water treatment, bleach, and other organic and inorganic chemical materials. There are 14,000 commercial uses of salt, a source of sodium and chlorine, which are basic components of an array of materials such as plastics, glass, synthetic rubber, cleansers, pesticides, paint, adhesives, fertilizers, etc. The company produces salt using solar evaporation method with 100% revenue coming from export business. This comes during the process of manufacturing bromine. About half of the company's revenue comes from the industrial salt. 100% of industrial salt is sold overseas and have a strong association with Sojitz Corporation, a large Japanese trading conglomerate which is also one of the Archean's major customers for the product. End users industries include chloralkali chemicals, food and beverage, water treatment, and oil and gas. SOP. SOP is a short form of sulphate of potash, also known as potassium sulphate, is a high-end specialty fertilizers for chlorine-sensitive crops. It is one of the most popular forms of low chloride potash, largely due to its high 50 to 52% of K2O content. Sulphate of potash has major applications in agriculture, providing both potassium and sulfur in soluble form. This stimulates the growth of strong stems and provides disease resistance to crops and plants by promoting thickness of the outer cell walls. Further, sulphate of potash can reduce moisture loss from growing plants, thereby providing drought resistance, and has been proven to improve yields, nutritional value, color, flavor, and storing quality of fruits and vegetables. It has proven to be particularly effective in the cultivation of citrus fruits, pomegranate, grapes, vegetables, tobacco, and nuts. In addition, due to its low saline index, sulphate of potash can also benefit soil containing a high salt content. The company is sole manufacturer of SOP from natural sea brine in India with 70% export business. The company is only one of the few in the world which makes it from natural sea brine and hence have a low cost of production. It is fairly green process as there is no chemical additives involved. Globally, only 15% of sulphate of potash is produced through the brine route and the balanced 85% is produced through the non-green or chemical route, which is bit energy intensive. The company is one of the few that has received REACH certification in Europe, which stands for Registration, Evaluation, Authorization and Restriction of Chemicals. It is a main EU law to protect human health and the environment from the risks that can be posed by chemicals. This allows them to export sulphate of potash products to European customers for direct applications of blending purposes. End users industries include agrochemicals, various industries including glass, cosmetics and medical uses. Over the last few years, the company had some challenges on the raw material preparation for potash plant and they have worked over the last few months to solve this technical issue, having found some ways of dealing resulting in higher production. Integrated production facility at Gujarat. Archean uses brine from own reservoirs as raw material, which includes industrial salt, kyanite, a chemical compound, and N-bitteren. Other raw materials are primarily sourced from third-party suppliers in India. Globally, two most popular bromine production sites are near the Dead Sea, Israel and Jordan, and the underground well in Arkansas region in the US. India is well placed with brine resources at Great Rann of Kutch in Gujarat. Location advantages. The manufacturing facility is located in close proximity to Jakau Jetty and Mudra Port. The Jakau Jetty is a fair weather facility operating for 7 to 8 months a year from October to May. It has a design capacity of 5 million metric ton per annum and a capacity to load 28,000 metric ton equipped with a twin conveyor system and diesel generator sets. An integrated manufacturing site with access to the Rann of Kutch reserves and a close connectivity to ports results in production processes efficiency and delivers superior quality and timely products. Now let's understand few key important pointers. Deep engagement with clients. There are around 55 clients of the company, with 27 being global and 28 domestic clients. In terms of revenue contribution, the top 10 clients contribute 64% and top 20 contribute 81% of the revenue. The company has higher focus on exports with 73% being exported. Higher entry barriers. There is higher entry barrier. That means less competition. The company has access to reserves, limited number of locations globally with a suitable climate and India being one of them. Multi-year investments in brine field development, a plus point for Archean. High cost and intricacy of product development, rigorous product approval systems, difficult customer acquisitions, high degree of technical skill and specialized expertise for material handling, long development time of brine reservoirs. Now let's understand its stock price and key financials. The stock is in small cap segment with a market capitalization of rupees 8,045 crores with a stock PE of 20.3. Both ROC and ROE are amazingly high in double digits at 45.6% and 44.9% respectively. Sales, operating profit and net profit are growing at a CAGR of 39.5%, 55.5% and 139.4% respectively. Operating profit margin is growing from 35% in March 2021 to 44% in March 2023. Reserves are steadily up from 2022 to 2023, which is a great sign. The company has reduced borrowings drastically, especially long-term borrowings. Short-term borrowings are fluctuating as per working capital needs. Fixed assets are gradually growing up. Promoters have kept their holdings constant at 53.6%. However, FIs have reduced it from 5.47% in March 2023 to 2.92% in September 2023. DIs have maintained their position with minimal fluctuations. The public has increased their holdings in past few quarters. Hi viewers, I put a lot of effort to prepare these videos. Please subscribe to my channel, which will motivate me to prepare more such content. Do leave your comments and let me know what you liked about this video. Key growth prospects. Growing bromine industry. In 2021, the market volume of bromine worldwide amounted to 9,33,410 metric tons. It is forecasted that the market volume of this halogen will grow to around 1.18 million metric ton worldwide in the year 2029 According to industry report, the bromine global market size was $3.13 billion in calendar year 2021, and the market is expected to grow at a CAGR of 5.8% between calendar year 2020 to calendar year 2025. The demand for bromine and bromine performance derivatives will be driven by a host of factors, including an increasing demand for flame retardants, increasing consumption of oil well chemicals, and increasing use of hydrogen and zinc bromide in flow batteries. India's bromine production is from bittern, which is a very bitter tasting solution that remains after evaporation and crystallization of sodium chloride from brine and seawater. It is produced from the underground brine, mainly concentrated towards the western state of Gujarat. In bromine production, India is among the top 5 cost competitive producers globally, with China and Japan being most expensive and the United States, Israel, and Jordan less expensive than India. Growing industrial salt market. According to Frost and Sullivan, global demand for industrial salt was 173 million metric ton in calendar year 2017, but it declined to 153 million metric ton in calendar year 2020. However, it is expected to grow at a CAGR of 2.8% during the period calendar year 2020 to calendar year 2025. A growing demand for industrial salt will be driven primarily by increasing industrialization owing to its wide range of end applications. In particular, demand is expected to increase from the food and beverage industry, the chloralkali sector, in the chemical industry, as well as chemical processing, water treatment, and agriculture. Rising sulphate of potash industry. According to Frost and Sullivan, global demand for sulphate of potash was 6.9 million metric ton in calendar year 2021 and is expected to grow at a CAGR of 6% during the period 2021 to 2025. The sulphate of potash market is being driven by the advantages of sulphate of potash over muriate of potash and growing demand from a growing middle class population driving the use of fertilizers primarily for growing fruits and vegetables. Conclusion. This sector is unknown and unexplored, but huge potential exists for Archean chemicals to grow. High entry barriers is a plus point for the company, and rising demand for bromine and industrial salt will be key opportunities for the company. However, as there is higher focus on exports, with 73% being exported, the company faces stiff competition from global players. Any volatility in the global market would impact the company. This is a risky stock and investors should do thorough research before investing. If you like the video, share it with your friends and family. Do subscribe to my channel for more such updates and I'll meet you in my next video. Thank you.